Well, we made it to Friday. It's the 22nd of November, and you're listening to the Day Weather Podcast. Heading into today and the weekend, we have a little bit of a respite. It's just that, just a respite. We'll talk about why it's only a respite here in a moment. But the low-pressure center that was over the Four Corners region for the last couple of days is starting to move now, slowly. So the last area to clear out will be Colorado. Colorado is still going to have some fog, some light snow, and flurry activity. Some of that will hang into the southern parts of Wyoming. Fog in many areas of Wyoming and Colorado this morning. That'll be gone by mid to late morning. And then once we get to this afternoon, the weather will be clearing out just about everywhere. Folks headed to the border war in Laramie for the CSU-Wyoming game. Well, just bundle up. It should be dry. Kickoff temperatures upper 20s and low 30s. Wind chills down into the teens. Just exactly what you'd expect in Laramie in late November. It'll be cold. Now, as we get into the weekend, a good weekend to get those Christmas lights up. Travel weather should be better. We'll still have some slick conditions on some roads, but we expect that Saturday and Sunday, the only real problem we're going to have is the wind. It is going to get a bit brisk and windy out there for the weekend, but we're going to get through 90% of the weekend with no bad weather. But Sunday night into Monday, winter is going to start to make a comeback. We have a situation where we've seen it in the past that does make it snow around here. We have another push of Canadian air that's going to come in late Sunday night and into Monday morning, reaching Montana during the day Sunday, northern Wyoming late Sunday night, and by Monday morning, a cold front will be pushing south into the Front Range of Colorado. Now, initially, this front will probably have just a little bit of snow shower activity with it overnight Sunday into early Monday morning. But Monday afternoon, Monday night, especially Monday night, and through the day Tuesday, it's looking like a snow event again. And it's looking a little more ominous. This next wave is going to be probably more productive in terms of being able to produce a heavier snow. This will be especially true in Wyoming, western Nebraska, and it could impact the Front Range of Colorado as well. Colorado, for you Colorado podcast listeners, stay tuned. We'll have to see whether the heavier snow band shifts further south or not. Right now, it looks like it'll be straddling the Wyoming-Colorado border. Want to get the word out to especially anybody who starts their Thanksgiving holiday travel period early next week. We're going to have travel problems Monday through Tuesday into early Wednesday. Now, after that cold front and storm system, Monday and Tuesday moves off to the east. It doesn't get any easier. We're going to see another big low swing into the California coast, bringing wet weather to the west coast again. Good for them. That system is then going to slowly drift into the Great Basin and could be producing snow for places like Salt Lake, Jackson Hole, portions of Idaho, western Colorado, and southwestern Wyoming for Wednesday and Thanksgiving Day Thursday, while the eastern side of the divide, I think for Wednesday and Thursday, probably will actually have a little bit of a warm-up and dry conditions. But that low will then lift out of the Great Basin, and then we'll move over the Continental Divide Thanksgiving weekend, Saturday into Sunday after Thanksgiving. And that could present a scenario just like we went through, where we get what we call overrunning, where the low out of the southwest overruns the cold air on the ground. So we could be looking at another snow event east of the divide and along the divide Thanksgiving weekend. So we have three systems. All three of these systems will get areas west of the divide with snow. Two of these three systems will get the eastern side of the divide with snow. So it's going to be complicated. A lot of moving parts. And certainly, if you've got travel coming up, whether it's going to be on the highways or heading to an airport, starting on Monday and lasting through the entire Thanksgiving weekend, there's a lot on the table to be concerned about. We continue to see long-range trends that continue to look colder. The European model came out with its new 45-day forecast, and for the entire Rocky Mountain West, the next 45 days are predicted to be, on the whole, colder than average with above average snowfall. So the snowy, cold, wintry forecast for December into early January still on the table with the new data coming in today. Have a great weekend. Be ready for that winter weather returning early next week. Thanks for listening to the Day Weather Podcast. We'll talk to you on Monday.